Mark, successful start to the tournament, cold start to the day.
Yeah, very, very cold, mate. I felt like the table was outside at some points, but just happy to get the win. Obviously, it was a tough game against Noppon first round. I rate him really highly as a great player. Same for both of us out there. He was blowing his hands every other shot. I was blowing my hands every other shot. But just thankfully to get to 4 first was nice.
Like snowing outside, it just creates chaos, doesn't it? I crashed my car this morning.
Really?
How did it affect your travels coming down?
Yeah, I was fortunate actually because I got here about 8 o'clock last night, and I was going to stay at home a bit longer and just get here a bit later and just drive in and go straight to bed. But as it turned out, I probably left at the right time because I know a few people got stuck on the M25 and we just gridlocked for a few hours. So I was quite fortunate to leave when I did, and I got here okay.
And Noppon Saengkham's not the kind of player that you want in a first round match, is he?
No, not at all. I was hoping he was going to be one of them gridlocked on the M25 and not turn up this morning, but it wasn't to be. But he played a good game. I think in 2 out of the 3 frames he won. He had 2 frame-winning breaks, but it was tough out there to play any kind of great snooker with how cold it was in the arena. It was tough. So hopefully by the next game it will warm up a little bit.
And in terms of the Home Nations events, it feels like you've given more sort of you put more importance on them now than maybe you did before, because before the Scottish Open wins, those back-to-back wins that you had, you didn't enter the Scottish, did you? Whereas now, obviously, having won the English as well in 2019, suddenly they've become quite a lucrative set of tournaments for you, haven't they?
Yeah, the main reason I didn't enter the Scottish before because it was after the UK and the cut-off was after the UK, and then the Scottish for me obviously was really close to Christmas and it didn't really count to any cut-off, so I didn't play in it for a few years, but then the last few years I've not done great in the UK, so I thought I'll play in it. And obviously this year I got to the quarters, but before that I've had a good run in the other 2 times I've played in it, so can't complain.
And someone who did tremendously well in a Home Nations tournament recently, Joe O'Connor, who is your next opponent. It was an amazing run for him, and particularly his win over Neil Robertson. It was so impressive.
Yeah, brilliant. I mean, chuffed to bits for him. I mean, I practiced him quite a bit. He's a great lad, such a level-headed lad. Just over the moon for him, I texted him when I was back home saying, look, good luck for the final, just enjoy it, don't put too much pressure on yourself. But I mean, the draw he had to get to the final was incredible, really, the players he beat. But I play him at practice, and he plays to that level sometimes at practice, so it didn't surprise me him getting to the final. He's got a good all-round game, great temperament, and chuffed to bits for him. Hopefully he can kick on from that, but not this week.
Well, he's funny, Joe, isn't he? He's kind of quite quiet and shy off the table, doesn't say loads in his interviews, but actually he seems like he's got quite a lot of confidence in his ability when he's coming up against the top guys sometimes. Yeah,
for sure. And there's no reason why he shouldn't. I mean, his record against some of the top players is really good. I think he beat Higgins twice on his first year as pro. Obviously, he beat Robertson, beat Ding last week, Mark Williams. So he's got no reason not to be confident.
We hope your name's not going to be added to the list, Mark.
Hope so.